Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a special episode of Commander Starstrider's movie reviews. I'm here with Vice President Venom. Say what's up, Venom.
What's up?
So, I started this channel in January of last year. So, we've been a channel for a year, but not really because I didn't really start posting videos until May. So, in between the beginning of the year and May, there were a couple of movies that I saw that I don't have any reviews for. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm soon going to do a best of 2017 movies and as well as Oscar predictions, which will probably come out this weekend. So I wanted to talk. As far as I could recall, I was able to recall 9 movies that I saw in between the beginning of the year and May, the summer. So remember, that's typically kind of a dead zone for movies. And Venom's here. Maybe he saw some of these movies, maybe he heard some of them, but we're going to get his perspective as well. Are you ready, Venom?
Yep.
Okay, the first movie I saw of the year was The Founder. You heard of this movie, Venom?
Nope.
Okay, so it's with Michael Keaton, and it's about the guy, Ray Kroc, who founded McDonald's, which was I thought was going to be an Oscar hit. It actually might have come out the year before, but I didn't see it until this year. And I thought it was a great movie, man. I really thought maybe Michael Keaton could get another Best Oscar. He was coming off of Spotlight and Birdman. But I don't think it ended up getting many nominations, but it's a great movie. It might be on Netflix or anything. Either way, I give that movie an 81. Next movie after that was Split by M. Night Shyamalan, the same guy who did The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable and Signs. You heard of this movie, Venom?
This say the title again?
Split. It's with James
Split.
McAvoy, the guy who plays the new
Yeah, I
Professor
have.
X.
I have.
You did see it.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
What do you know about it without giving too much away?
I know it's about some dude with like split personalities.
Yeah,
He's
dude,
kind of
James
crazy.
McAvoy does a great job. I would even say that James McAvoy might be up for an Oscar, so look for that in the next video for Best Actor. M. Night Shyamalan, again, he's been on a comeback since The Visit. If you're a fan of M. Night Shyamalan, I highly recommend you see Split. I'm giving this movie an 84. So I loved it, man. I'm probably gonna buy this movie. So I'm pretty certain I'm gonna buy it, and I can't say much else about the movie without giving anything away. All right. Next movie I saw this year that I did not review was Lego Batman. Lego Batman at the time, I think, geez, what have we seen? BVS or Beavis and Butthead, uh, Suicide Squad, which was like, oh my god, Suicide just describes the DC universe. And then Lego Batman came out, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best DC movie I've seen. It was so fun. I loved it, and it was emotional, and it was like, dude, this is what like comic books and all that are all about. It's so fun, and it's one of the greatest and truest adaptations of a Batman. Did you see this movie? Have you heard about it? Whatever, Venom.
No, I did see the Lego movie though, but
No.
I never got around to seeing Lego
Dude,
Batman.
at this was, I'd say this one's up there with Wonder Woman, maybe even better. But I gave this movie a 90.
Damn.
Fantastic, dude. Lego Batman was great. I think it's one of the best ones I've seen. So the next movie I saw after that was John Wick 2. Have you heard of John Wick, Venom?
Yep.
Did you see John
Everybody
Wick?
knows John Wick.
Did you see John Wick 1?
I saw it like when it first came out.
Yeah, when I
Never saw
saw
it
this
again.
one, I went and saw it with my buddy. Excuse me, let me take a swig. After my buddy that I used to go to hockey games with, who lives in Santa Monica, and then we would always like wake up the next morning hungover, like let's go watch a movie, and we just walked into this movie. Oh, Keanu Reeves, and oh my god, dude, there's so many times we did that. We did that with Nightcrawler in this movie, and the first John Wick, it fucking just blew my mind. So when this movie came out, like to me, John Wick is one of the better action movies. I might have actually even liked that one better. Oh well, no, maybe right up there with Mad Max as far as the top action movies. And Keanu Reeves is quite underestimated, man. After The Matrix, he brings back the. In between The Matrix and Mad Max, there were no good action movies in my opinion. Everything else was mediocre. And then now he did John Wick 1 and John Wick 2. Just brought it up there. Like, it was a great movie. Not as good as the first one. The first one, man, the first one I think I would have given like a 94 to. This one I give a 78, which is still, um, it's still a good score. See, people seem to forget like that's a B in my book. Like to me, a C is a 50, right? So 40 to 60, that's a C. 60 to about 79 is a B. So it's a very high B. I liked it. I recommend it. Watch it on Netflix. Buy it for $3. Great. When the trilogy comes out, when John Wick 3 comes out, I'm gonna buy the whole trilogy. That's what I think. Right. Next movie I saw was Kong Skull Island. Did you see this movie? Venom, did you hear about it?
No, I think I was in Florida when it came out, so I kind of just didn't see it there and then didn't see it when I came back.
Yeah, so when I heard about this, I just thought, oh, another desperate attempt. They're trying to make Kong big so they can have their. Like, everyone's so desperate to make a universe after Marvel. Oh, everyone needs a universe. The Mummy universe, the DC universe, the King Kong versus Godzilla universe. And I was like, I didn't go see it in theaters. This is just another stupid shit. I don't care about King Kong. I don't care about Godzilla. I don't care about Frankenstein. But I watched it on an airplane on the way back from Florida, moving back home, and I actually was entertained. And the thing about I want the studios if they ever see this is like it has nothing to do with King Kong or properties or it was just like okay it was an entertaining action movie. I really don't want to see King Kong fight Godzilla. I just feel like that's why. So why I gave the movie a 76 because it was just for the pure entertainment value, which is like a low what did I say low B? I don't know, mid B. I don't know. Maybe you know what? No, I changed my mind. 66. I gave Kong
Ooh,
Skull Island a 66, which is still above average. No, you know what? That's too high. 56.
damn.
56 for
Whoa,
Skull
whoa.
Island. They just dropped 20 points.
Jesus.
56 for Kong Skull Island. All right, next one. Early in the year, also, I said last year this movie will make $1 billion. I said it. It's a Disney movie. What do you think it is, Venom? It's like Disney proper.
And this was early in the year?
Mm-hmm.
Did
2017.
Moana come out 2017?
No, that was 2016.
Oh, I couldn't tell you, man.
Oh, come on. Lead actress was in Harry Potter. It was
Oh, dude. I can't. The
Tale as
name is
old as time.
Beauty and
Song
the
is
Beast.
yeah, Beauty and the Beast, dude. I said it's gonna make over $1 billion, and it made over $1 billion, and it was the number one movie of the year until Star Wars: Last Jedi. Um, and I said it's gonna be entertaining. I saw a little clip, and honestly, uh, Alice in Wonderland, the classic animated film, is my favorite Disney animated film. Beauty and the Beast is my second. So I had really high expectations for this one. I didn't like the first like original little song. Did you see this movie?
I did see this movie.
Oh, you did. Oh, well, here we
Yeah.
go. What'd you think? Did you see the original cartoon?
When I was like really little. I've never
Yeah.
been into the Disney princess movies,
Oh,
but
dude, I
this one
loved
was
it.
actually really good.
Dude,
Like,
I love this one. I love the this was this I think I mentioned something in some other podcast that we did, but this I think it is the original one was the first animated film to be nominated for Best Picture. And I think after
damn.
it lost to like Dances with Wolves or something. Then they made the Best Animated Oscar, you know. So
Well,
did you like this movie?
yeah, I thought it was really good.
Yeah, dude, I loved it. I loved
I I
what's her
thought the
face?
casting was good.
Yeah, Hermione, whatever her name is. What's her name?
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. She was perfect for this. I love this movie, and I don't know why I don't own it yet. I need to buy it because I own the other one. Anyways, I give this movie an 89. I loved it.
Ooh.
So, yeah, not quite a 90 because of that first song kind of killed it. You know what? I'm changing my mind on it. 91.
Uh-oh,
I'm
all
giving
right. I
it a
thought we were gonna have
91.
another 20
No,
point
no, no,
drop.
no, no. No, no, it's a 90. It's a 91. Ah, well, no. No, it's a 90. It's a 90. All right. Okay, here's another one. Now this one everyone's like I'm against the critics on this one. So you know how they've been making 80s stuff, like over and over and like remaking things. There was a TV cop
Yeah,
show in the 80s called Chips, and then they made
chips.
Chips, yeah, and then they made a movie about it called Chips. And I was like, "Oh my god!" And everybody's like,
With
"Oh my
Dax
god!"
Shepard,
Yeah, with Dax Shepard and Michael Pena, and
I saw like a
everyone
little bit of
hates
it.
this movie. Everyone says it's a worst pile of garbage. But I saw the trailer, and I'm like sick of everybody remaking everything. So I I was kind of like, oh great, they're remaking another one. Here we go. And then the trailer made me laugh. So then I went and saw it. Dude, I was laughing the whole fucking time. I don't care what anybody else says. Dude, this movie is fucking hilarious. I don't know why people didn't find it funny. I think it's like the raw net, like my type of humor. Like it's not gay
Yeah.
if our dicks don't touch type of humor. Like it's that type of humor. Like it's that vulgar, and I think Dax Shepard like produced and directed it. I thought it was hilarious. Obviously not an Oscar winner or anything, but I gave this movie a 74. Everyone else gave it like a 10, 20, 30. Like this 74, above average film, B or whatever you want to call it. Okay, next movie after that, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This almost was my first reviewed movie, but it wasn't. Do you remember what my first reviewed movie was? As a mainstay of my channel?
No, I don't.
Mm. I think it was the movie that came out like a little bit after this. It was Alien Covenant. Anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Have you seen it?
No.
Did you see the
I'm
first one?
a terrible person. I did see the first one though.
The second one. Okay, so the first one I think is my favorite of the Marvel movies. This one I had really high expectations for, and it went more the emotional route instead of the action route. But I really respect that. I think it's a really good movie. It's a really strong movie, and it built. How I have like the whole family issues type of deal. And oh my god, dude, it went with Star Lord because I was more raised like by my stepdad than by my biological dad. And when I met my biological dad, I realized he's worth about like $20 million. Instead, I was born, or well, not born, but from the time I was 5, raised by this poor uneducated dude. So it really resonated with me. And the more I talk about it, the score I wrote down on this paper, it's going up and up and up. Um, God, dude, I feel like I'm Star Lord, and like Ego was like my biological father, and fucking Yondu was like my stepdad. And oh, this movie really spoke to me, and it's going up higher and higher. So for me, for me, I'm giving this movie a 93.
Ooh.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Next one after that, which was the last movie I saw without being reviewed, was King Arthur: The Legend of the Sword, with the guy from
Sons.
Sons of Anarchy. Yeah. So this movie, oh my god, dude, the editing was the worst editing I've ever seen. It was like all these jump cuts. Like it started to give me a headache. Like Comic Book Girl 19, great channel. She made fun of it and everyone laughed at her. She's like, cause she's like, oh, I got high before I saw it, but like the cuts were so like confusing. The editing was terrible. The story was okay, but what was really cool was the world that they created. Like in this world, like Merlin and magic and snakes and serpents are a huge deal. Like I want to see more movies in this world. See, this is one of those movies that I don't think they were trying to make a universe, but they made one. And like right now they could go back there and make another movie. It's not like The Mummy and what all this other stuff. It's like no, if you want to make a universe, make it in your movie. Don't tell the audience. You know, God, dude, I can't stand when these producers like we're gonna make 10 movies universe, and then like the first one flops. They're just like no one hears anything ever again. It's like so pathetic. It's so pathetic. Like, dude, just make a good movie. Like in this movie, this world they made with King Arthur was really interesting. But the movie itself was okay. I give the movie a 70. So, anyways, that's summing up, and that's all. I'm all caught up now on my movies from that I saw, and I think the only one that you and I both saw was Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Wow, of all things, man.
I will say 2017 was the like I've never seen like less movies in a year before. There's
Did you
something about
did
2017 I
did
just
you ever
didn't go at
watch?
all.
Well, I don't want to give anything away, but anyways, you guys, like and subscribe. And stay tuned for my top. I'm not sure if it'll be a top 5 or top 10 of 2017, as well as my Oscar predictions. I hope to have those out by maybe Wednesday of next week. All right, guys. I will see you guys later.